Yo, what is going on with the viewers of the tube? Tyler here, Chico Crypto, coming to you live on another semi-green day. Not as green as yesterday, but it's green. Not as green as 420, but it's green. You get what I'm saying? How's everybody doing? Let me pull up the chat real quick. No news on Zilbercoin? What in the heck is Zilbercoin? Is all I gotta say. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Ship chain. I have a lot of people. UBT, ship chain. Yes, we will get into those. We will. But first, I definitely want to promote my social outlets again, as I'm kicked off the Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. This is where I'm posting a lot of my new content. Hating on YouTube the other day regarding them demonetizing this video for harmful and dangerous content. What? Harmful to corporations, yeah, I mean. But yeah, follow me on Instagram. I'm also on the decentralized uptrend. Follow me on there. The links are in the description. I'm also on the most controversial Twitch, built on Bitcoin SV, which I've earned $42 so far. So, pretty cool on there. Yeah, if you want to follow me, it's in the description or up top here. All the links right over here. So, what I want to get into today, regarding the markets is some crazy stuff, you guys. So, Ethereum, as you guys can tell, is pumping and pumping like mad. Down during the last crash, March, it got down to like $90, and now we're almost, 100% gain in less than a month. A lot more than Bitcoin. I predicted a long time ago that Ethereum was going to pump more than Bitcoin pre-halving. So, I mean, regarding, an altcoin that's going to pump more, I've said this, Ethereum, it's going to. And I got a video coming out Monday you guys should all check out. Great research again. The digital dollar. So there's a bunch of news regarding the stimulus bills that maybe a digital dollar was coming. I don't think it's going to come with any of the paychecks. I mean, there was some rumors, and I got on the trail, and it was interesting because a guy hired to the Treasury Department Office of the Comptroller is this Brian Brooks. Yeah, he's very, very interesting character because he was Coinbase's former chief legal officer. And I don't want to ruin the video, but I have pretty sure they brought him on for a specific reason, for a specific court case against the Office of the Comptroller and the New York Department of Financial Services. And if the Office of the Comptroller wins this case and it's coming up, dude, stablecoins and crypto is going balls out crazy. Oh, shoot, I got a tip. Sion Duffy, I appreciate the tip. Hey Chico, thoughts on Epic Coin? Mimble Privacy Coin, 21 million supply. Oh, it's hard for me to say, man. I mean, it goes back to Ethereum. Ethereum's building privacy in it. A lot of these coins, I don't see long-term value in them. I'm sorry. So Epic Coin, it's just my honest thoughts, you guys. It's just Ethereum is becoming the gravity well of tokenized assets. And it's going to be hard to compete once they have privacy solutions, which they already do, Aztec protocols, EKPs. Yeah, just definitely hard. I appreciate the tip, though. And I might look into it a little more. Hey, it's going good, actually, me. Thanks for tuning in. No, I'm not holding ADA. You guys are freaking retarded if you're holding ADA. When you see what's going on with Ethereum, it's like, oh, we've signed New Balance shoes, V-Chain. Oh, God, it makes me laugh. But, yeah, hold what you want. I don't care. The evidence is there. Oh, shoot, more tips. Seaweed Device, you are always tipping. You're excellent, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ask the Stampede, I appreciate your $10 tip too. Jesus, guys. How likely is it that Chainlink will dip to $2 at least once in the next 6 months? 0%, 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%. Well, it depends really on, the everything bubble that's going to pop. I mean, I posted a video a few days ago, the one that got demonetized, that it was going to pop in 2 weeks. Now, that was a little clickbaity. I'm doing the YouTube thing. I'm not going to deny. But the everything bubble is going to pop. Right now, we're in the hope stage. Even if the corona isn't as serious as people say, it revealed things about our society and the top 1% that's, yeah, it's ready, you guys. The pin is pushed, I'll tell you that. So if that happens, Bitcoin is going to go down, and crypto. No doubt about it. We have a lot of the traders playing both sides of the markets, and they will try to cover their stock position first. But as, things fall, just completely, utterly destroyed, fire, ashes, the whole financial system's burnt to the ground, Great Depression on steroids, Bitcoin is going to rise from the ashes of it. I guarantee it. Appreciate the tip, though. Whoa, more tips. Jesus, guys. What are your thoughts on this recent UBT rise? JB, I appreciate the tip. I'm actually going to get into that here in a second. So, yeah, it's right down the list. I'll be getting to that in a second, JB. Hold on. Anytime Fitness Monk's Corner Staff. Oh, well, nice name. I'm the best. Go Chico. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, here we go. Regarding, the digital dollar and stuff, too, what it is, who's going to be building it, what's it going to be built on, I think Coinbase is obvious, one of the biggest contenders out there. And then just from this Ernst & Young Blockchain Global Summit they had, I don't know if you watched it, probably not, because they didn't do a good job of promoting it, because they don't want Chico to be involved. Thanks, Paul Brody. But USDC talked about number one as the top blockchain native stablecoin. And I'm going to get into why Ethereum is so important in the video on Monday. And the words come from this guy, who is very powerful and brought on for a reason to the office of the comptroller. But again, there's other reasons I think Ethereum is very, very valuable compared to Bitcoin long term. Shoot. You don't like Engine Coin. I do not dislike Engine Coin. It's probably one of the better gaming cryptocurrencies out there. And it's going to be interesting to see how things develop with some of the competing platforms like Engine, Decentraland. Will, Decentraland incorporate some things Engine's building? And will Engine, drop their metaverse and go into Decentraland's metaverse because it's already there? The gaming crypto industry is still wide open. You kind of see that no one has a dominant hand on it. Hello, sir. Chainlink versus Coinbase fight. Can exit Chainlink. Oh, actually, Hunter Z, I appreciate that tip. We're getting into that too. You guys are reading my mind. So, regarding, inflation. So, this isn't the exact schedule. This was kind of built probably a couple of years ago, in 2018. But this basically gives you an idea. Bitcoin's halving is going to drop below Ethereum's. I think Bitcoin's in the blue. Because Bitcoin eventually gets to zero. And with, all the Casper they say they're going to implement, that Ethereum's was supposed to be below Bitcoin's by 2020, even 2019. Well, that's not the case. So we're right here still. But there are things that are going to drop Bitcoin's Ethereum's inflation massively, and they could get implemented very soon. And I did a video on this one a while ago. It's called EIP Ethereum Improvement Proposal 1559, and it's basically fixing the gas market and gas fees. So I've actually talked about it, so let's listen. Well, Ethereum has, with Ethereum Improvement Proposal EIP 1559, which was submitted by Eric Connor all the way back in March of last year. Now, this improvement wasn't made to fix the inflation problem, but was actually made to fix the fee market of gas for including a transaction into an Ethereum block. But helping inflation is a side effect. So according to Eric's blog on the EIP, the source of frustration with the current fee system stems primarily from Ethereum's attempt to price fees using a simple auction mechanism known as first price auction. This system works by having everyone submit their bid, gas price, for how much they're willing to pay to have their transaction picked up by a miner. Usually miners select transactions ranked by the highest fees, which results in many users grossly overpaying. Which, if you have used Ethereum and something like my Ether wallet, you have most likely overpaid for a transaction. And the work on this EIP goes all the way back to the creator of Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin. So yeah, it's basically fixing the fee market where, it's not going to actually be based on, a pool of them. It's actually going to be based on a market, kind of like almost like a trading market, kind of. And there's actually going to be a concept of burning, too. So some things are going to get burned, the base fee. Burned and effectively fight Ethereum's biggest problem, inflation. But what is... So there will be the burning of Ethereum coming to the Ethereum protocol. And a lot of people don't realize that. And they're actually having the EIP 1559 implementers call number 1 here soon. Thursday, April 30th, it looks like. Ooh, I got a bunch of tips. Jesus. Let me find those. Miss you in the 305 and the 954, dude. Yeah, I kind of miss it. Miami was a weird place, I'll tell you that. Interesting. Nice to visit, but I didn't like living there. I'll be honest with you. Thank you for all... Maybe I just didn't meet the right people. I don't know. Thank you for all the videos and good coverage of Ethereum. You are a bit abrasive to other YouTubers, but a bold muckraker on corruption in the crypto space. Anti-communist, I appreciate the tip. Yeah, don't like most crypto YouTubers because they are shatheads, I'll tell you that. They do not have crypto's best interest in mind. They have their best interest in mind. They don't have their community's best interest in mind, obviously, because they show Bybit constantly. Yeah, so that's why. I mean, if you notice, I don't hate on the YouTubers that aren't like big shillers of Bybit. Crypto Daily, Crypto. Why do I think Vitalik hates Chainlink? I don't think he hates it. And I think it has to do with the Slav rivalry. Because Vitalik's a Slav, Sergey, he's a Slav. Slavs don't like each other. Fear God, thank you for the $20 tip, man. I'm staying smoky. It's 420 still. Got you. JB, Chico, I'm the man. I appreciate that tip. Thanks for all you do, Chico. You have the best content on the internet. Wow. Thank you for that. I don't know about that, best content on the internet, but best crypto content, yeah, hands down. Much love from Redcoin. We love your transparency and what you're doing for the crypto space, Tyler. You're a legend, mate. From Timothy Music, Business and Development Director at Redcoin. I know Redcoin. Redcoin's old school. Redcoin was created right around the time I got fully involved with cryptocurrency. Was, originally supposed to be a Reddit cryptocurrency, because Redcoin. So I appreciate that, guys, and I love old school projects that are still kicking. I keep seeing videos on VeChain, but my bat is leaving it in the dust. What are your thoughts on VeChain? No, VeChain is garbage. It's not going to do what people think. A lot of the supply chain stuff's being built on Hyperledger. It's going to be private chains, not public chains. And I mean, it's going to just connect back to Ethereum, I guarantee it. What are my thoughts on Doge? I love the Doge. It's a good joke. But long-term value, I don't see too much long-term value with Doge. What's up, everybody? Just got through all the tips. What's going to be YouTube coin? I don't know. Probably like USDC, I would guess. Stable coin. So yeah, EIP 1559 is coming, and that's a huge reason I'm bullish on Ethereum, because it does effectively fight Ethereum's inflation, which is one of the biggest arguments against Bitcoin and Ethereum is the inflation. So, I mean, you guys know this one. My link, it stinks. So, why does my link stink? What do you think? So, Coinbase, they launched their price oracle that's going to compete with Chainlink. And this got people freaking out, man. I was like, whoa, man, what's Coinbase doing, man? And yeah, so there's a lot of people who thinks it's going to be competing with Chainlink. Chainlink versus Coinbase. Is Chainlink censoring mentions of the Coinbase Oracle in Telegram groups? Here's some FUD coming out. Here's some more FUD coming out from people on Twitter. But you guys, this is not competing with Chainlink. This is not doing what Chainlink is doing. It is a single source of data that Coinbase signs. So basically you can trust it, that it came from Coinbase. That's all it is. It's a single source of data. And it does come from this open Oracle system built by Compound. But these little single sources of data coming from Coinbase, Kraken, maybe even Binance does one, which I'm sure they will, is going to be integrated into Chainlink. So if someone wants to get the Bitcoin price, don't get it from a single exchange. You've seen what happens if you try to do that. You are going to get it from every exchange, multiple data sources. Why is someone calling me right now? From Hawaii. Yeah, you're going to freaking be getting it from multiple signed data sources exchanges. You're not going to get it from a single one, and that's what Chainlink is doing. And even Justin Mart, Coinbase developer, said this. Seeing a lot of commentary on Coinbase Oracle and link implications. Few thoughts. There are no trustless price feeds. Price feed is only as valuable as the entity or platform providing the price, and the extent to which the price of feed can be manipulated. To this end, at Coinbase Oracle is simply adding a signed price API as a way to add another input for DeFi price oracles. From Coinbase equals price is not manipulated. Signed equals feed cannot be tampered. The best oracles will combine trusted feeds from many sources to provide greatest defense and depth. So what does this mean for the Oracle ecosystem? It's net additive. There is now more than one trusted input that DeFi teams, including Link, can use in the Oracle system. It's not a competition, you guys. I mean, it's a good thing. It's a net positive for Chainlink, actually. And this is, Mario Conti. He's, what was he? I'm pretty sure he's part of MakerDAO. Yeah, MakerDAO. He's prior to MakerDAO. He's like, finally, at Coinbase is signing their prices. I've been asking for this for a while now. To be fair, I wouldn't just use Coinbase's price as the full Oracle. Remember the flash crash in 2017, but would add it as another source to be medianized. Come on, guys, think. It's not competition Chainlink at all. Oh shoot, bunch of tips. Jesus Christ, you guys. I appreciate my community. You guys really don't have to do this. Bitcoin hash rate dropped last time this happened. Massive price decrease followed. Your thoughts? I love your channel. Keep it up. Greetings from the UK. Andres Vaclav. I appreciate the tip, brother. I don't see a massive price drop coming Bitcoin halving anytime soon. Like I said, I do see the everything bubble popping, but we're in the hope stage. I don't know how long the hope stage is going to last. Could last, like I said, 2 weeks, could be 6 months. The hope stage during the last Great Depression was about 6 months. So if it's going to happen like the 100-year cycle, 6 months hope stage, and then we're going to really see the... So when that happens, yeah. But up to the Bitcoin halving, I see Bitcoin at my prediction I put out like a week ago, 8K. Michelle Adams just gives me a #1 fan. I'm glad you're my #1 fan. At least a babe is my #1 fan. Alpha Beta, the BSN will use Chainlink. Most likely, yes. I mean, most every project is going to bend the knee to Chainlink, in my opinion, and we're going to get into that in a second. Caviar Dreams. Ooh, babes are just tipping me right now. Thanks, babes. Appreciate it. You're awesome. $20 tip is pretty sweet. No, Qdom is just an Ethereum copy. Gamers 103. It's even worse copy than VeChain. So it's actually from the same people who did VeChain. If you dig into it, what's his name? I can't remember. DJ Kwan. He's behind both of them. Yeah, and it's even worse copy. Appreciate the $2 tip though, brother. Liquid Exchange, major partnership with crypto buyer XBT starting 29th. Please examine those after effects. I've never heard of. I know Liquid. I like Liquid, but I don't know crypto buyer. I can take a quick look. I always want to go to CoinMarketCap. Jesus, I need to stop that. I'm so used to it, guys. XBT, did you say? XPT. Not even coming up on CoinGecko. Sounds like a small little baloney token, I'll tell you that right now. Oh, 100 tokens to be exchanged instantly, so it's a DeFi protocol. I'll look a little bit more into it. I appreciate the tip. Why am I not bullish on Monero? I am. But I'm secretly bullish. For a reason. Kleteros versus Aragon. Aragon any day of the week. Pi DAO's built on Aragon. Some of the best DAOs are built on Aragon. I just gave my thoughts on Engine Coin Collector 82 a little bit ago. I like Engine. I like some of the ERC standards they're building. But I think they're not going to fit the bill of the metaverse. I think Decentraland has that, and they should probably just focus on the standards they're building. You can't, try to take everything in one fell swoop, and that's what Engine's trying to do. They should focus strategically on certain things. So, getting into Chainlink. So, the good stuff regarding Chainlink. So, some guy got me all hyped, my buddy, that staking was coming soon, but I think it was just some FUD, McBud. You can see how Chainlink's going at their pivotal tracker. So, big thing you need to look for if you want to investigate when Chainlink staking is coming is the coordinator contract. Here is the multi-word coordinator. And it's good to see that this is actually scheduled for July 20th to 26th. So they are working on the coordinator contract multi-word right here. And it is scheduled. So July, at least, no staking coming. But then we have Icebox stories regarding the multi-word contract. So they haven't scheduled these. But they should be scheduling these here if they plan to finish it. Or get it done in that week. But that's not the only piece of Chainlink staking, the coordinator contract. So here's actually a good explanation of the coordinator contract. So someone asked, can you explain it? And this FIFA says, it will be used on the future to diminish the cost of asking for an off-chain event. Right now, the aggregator sends link to all oracles, which means that it has to pay a transaction cost for each oracle that is requested. For example, if a requester would like 10 nodes to service a request, the cost for that would be at least the cost of 1 plus 10 transactions. The coordinator contract will work a little different. Instead of sending that link to the oracle's contracts explicitly, it keeps a link in the coordinator contract. Only the rightful owner of the oracle can withdraw the link from the coordinator. The big difference here is that the requester only has to pay for 1 transaction instead of 10, effectively limiting the cost of a requester from linear to constant with respect to the transaction cost. So if you look at the description of staking, it looks like they plan on doing something similar. An Oracle contract will send a link to the coordinator contract, which it makes available for staking. This again takes away the need for sending a staked amount using a transaction every time an Oracle accepts a request. Much cheaper this way. So, coordinator is one part. There's a second part. And this is actually farther down in the icebox. It's the service agreement. So right here we have check service agreement. And there's a few more things regarding service agreement. You just gotta search. Yeah, a lot of stuff in that icebox regarding that. So that's one of the second pieces to the staking mechanism. And they have actually explainers of how this is all going to work within the GitHub. Service agreements and the coordinator contract. It was last edited on March 9th. So Oracle nodes, creator, executor, service agreement handler, answer aggregator. You have a consumer contract, reputation contract, deposit handler. Staking is a lot more complex than people realize within Chainlink. And it's one of the reasons why their decentralized Oracle ecosystem is going to work. Especially reputation is huge inside of this. More tips? Jesus, guys. Dennis Smith just throwing me $20 too for nothing. Jeez. Thanks, Dennis. Ronald Pueblo. How's iExec? Where's a good place to buy it and hold it? You guys are reading my mind this stream. I'm talking about iExec too. Make sure I didn't get any smaller tips. Could you do a video on crypto.com? Thank you. Possibly. The card's interesting. I haven't seen too many people in the United States using the card. So maybe, if I get a card, I'll do it. Appreciate the tip. Chico, I sent you an email at thechicocrypto@gmail.com and you didn't reply. What's a follower gotta do? Well, I'll be honest. I get a crap load of emails. And if I wanted to have any sort of life outside of this, I can't answer all Telegram messages, all emails, all Instagram messages. I just can't, guys. I wish I could, and I tried for the longest time. I can't anymore. It's too much. I can't. I need someone to do it for me. But then that's not me. So I try to answer as much as possible. If I don't get to you, I'm sorry. I got out of Enigma once the SEC stuff came along. Their team was not transparent about it at all. Yeah. Out. Out. Out, out, out. Tezos is another one I'm actually bullish on. And this goes back to Coinbase because Tezos is Coinbase coin. Coinbase loves freaking Tezos. Brian Armstrong, he's talked about it, said hints about it, and it is actually the largest staking network in existence. It just passed EOS. I think over like 80%, 79% or something like that of Tezos is staked, which is significant, you guys. That means it's a strong network when you have most people staking. And then you saw this happen just 20 days ago. A little over 20 days ago, Coinbase migrates Tezos Bakery from their US to Ireland with 60 seconds of downtime. And they are the largest Tezos baker. So that right there shows you they are looking at Tezos heavily. And I call Tezos Coinbase chain. I foresee a lot of Coinbase DeFi stuff they're going to try to push out being built on Tezos. So I'm bullish. I've always been bullish on Tezos, especially with their connections to Coinbase, and I predicted those connections solidly. Unibright. So I bet you guys are pumped on this one. Some people were like, oh no, the sky is falling out. And now, wow, right back, which is nice to see. I'm a fan of Unibright, especially if you realized what's coming out from the baseline protocol, which not too many people do because they didn't have me cover it, which that is idiotic. Nice job, Paul Brody. ERP integrations is huge, which is Unibright. Unibright has already shown they can connect with SAP, ERP, one of the largest ERP not protocols. I mean, software's out there. I've worked with it. It's a pain in the booty. Tips. Jeez, guys. My thoughts on Beam. Again, it goes back to, you know, privacy on Ethereum and privacy being built into protocols. I just don't see the long-term viability of it. But I appreciate the tip. Almost got 2K people watching. Whoop, whoop. Oh, thoughts on ADA. Roddy, you're not going to like my answer. It's crap coin. Yeah, they got out a wallet, you guys. Cool. They're not going to get out staking mainnet. They always delay. I mean, it's coming. I mean, the contract with IOHK is ending within 5 months? 6 months? So, Tyler, please look into Flexa. I feel like you can make a lot of good finds if you dig deep into it. I'll definitely take a look. I think I've heard of it. Yeah, I think I've heard of it. Token sale. It's interesting. I'll take a look. Trying to get to all the tips, you guys. Sorry. Sorry for you non-tippers, too. These tippers are just taking all the questions. When and where can we set up a 32 Ether node? Staking, I mean, not staking, yeah. Well, staking, yeah, it has to go live. But the beacon chain has to go live. And that's not anytime. We're here, we got a couple test nets out. But I hope soon. I would like to stake. Chico, can you please check out Ocean Protocol? It's about to go into price discovery. BMW, Roche are actually building data marketplaces on it. I have heard of Ocean many times, and I just don't know about it still. I mean, if you don't see me talk about stuff, it's because, you know, I'm not the biggest fan or I'm not digging it. I only talk about stuff I dig. I'm not like the other tubers who just will talk about anything because they want to get you to watch their channel. I don't care if you don't watch me. Ocean. I've heard some good stuff. I probably do need to dig deeper. But I'm going to try to dig deep into the BMW connection and actually see if they're building. Or if it's, you know, like VeChain's BMW, you know. There's things like that you got to dig deeper into. A paid partnership, which VeChain did. They said, hey, I mean, these companies, you know, BMW, if VeChain came up to you guys and had $5 million and was like, hey, will you add us to your startup program for $5 million? They'd be like, yeah. I mean, it doesn't mean it's anything. But I'm not saying anything like that against that one. Ocean Protocol, because I haven't dug in, but I know that about VeChain. BTC in a bull trap? Possible. But it really depends on the stock market, you guys. As you've seen, Bitcoin is following the stock market to a T right now. It's hands down, both traders have their hands in both markets. They're moving in tandem. So, like I said, hope stage right now, which is a bull trap. Yeah. When is the trap going to end? I don't know. I can't predict that. I wish I could. I'd be rich if I could. I'd be freaking leverage trading like, bam, bam, 100x, bam, 100x, you know, but you can't predict that shit and it's too risky. I won't do it. And I won't tell you guys to do it. If you want to do that, go watch Crypto. Well, don't go watch Crypto Zombie because he tries to tell you things are going up when they're going to go down because he gets more money off your liquidation. Am I bullish on ShipChain? We'll get into that into a second. Tark C7. You guys are reading my mind. Jesus, you guys are tipping like crazy. Opinion on Harmony One. It's one of the better Binance IEOs because they actually are involved with F2.0. Is that a good thing? Maybe is that Binance trying to get their greedy, grubby paws into the Ethereum ecosystem to fuck it up? Oh no. How high can UBT go with price point pump? I don't know, man. I wish I could answer. I'm not a trader. As you guys see, I don't freaking draw lines. I just buy projects long term that I see value in. And yeah, I hope the price goes up. What is your portfolio coin in halving? Hunter Z. It's how it was basically when I did my last top altcoin video. Little bit more Ethereum heavy, tiny bit. UBT, of course, is pumped right back up, so it's higher percentage again. Some coins have fell, but basically it's the same coins. ShipChain's in there now too, but I didn't put a large investment into ShipChain. Oh, so this is actually where I got my, not necessarily got my idea that the markets were going to crash, because I've been calling for the markets to take a Great Depression type crash for a long time. But this guy just, you know, gave me more validation that I am correct. It's called The Unfolding. It's basically calling for the next Great Depression bubble coming very, very soon. It's a macro look at things. And again, it just says we're in the hope stage right now. It's coming. So that was nice to see. What coins are the best staking networks? Right now, that is Tezos. One of the best ones. It's profitable. There's other ones that are good. Synthetics Network has some good staking rewards. There's this freaking website for that, stakingcalculator.net or something like that. Dusk AOA, Nick Torriano. Neither. I haven't talked about neither. I don't know, man. Sorry. Wish I had. What are my thoughts on Nucleus? Get out. Holy crap. I never thought I would see that name again. Dude, crap coin, get out. If you are holding any Nucleus Vision still, what are you doing? I'm sorry, Jim, but what are you doing? Because that is absolutely a crap scam. Get the hell out. Have I ever met Hulk Hogan while you're cruising around those Florida beaches? Well, I don't live in Florida anymore. Actually, I live in California. Again, Chico. So no Hulk Hogan, but I do like him, brother. He's a good brother. I know that. Thanks, Crypto Face. I do not know how to say your name. Nguyen McJubin. BGN. I appreciate that, though. So, ShipChain is looking good. Volume's very tiny, guys. I mean, if you're a whale or a guy trying to put in a large amount of money, be careful. Don't be being stupid. But it's been looking good the past 14 days even, chart. Shoot, that's when freaking people finally realized there might be something with ShipChain. Oh yeah, market cap. I have coin market cap up because CoinGecko can't calculate the market cap. They have higher 24-hour trading volume because they think they have Uniswap included. Yep. Uniswap is actually almost dominating with volume, which is cool to see. Decentralized protocol. But $7.5 million market cap. ShipChain, they're building. So I'm actually going to get a full demo of their product because I'm actually interested. You know, I'm invested in that. And I'm going to get a full demo of ShipChain. It's built, it's ready, and it's live. And they're going to give me a demo next week. So I'm going to be able to make a decision. You know, is this a project I'm, you know, ready to go gung-ho on, or is it something I should maybe step back and evaluate a little bit longer? But they're building, they're fixing. It's good. Tyler, when are you getting an XRP to donation? Some of us don't have enough F to hire a hooker, let alone give out and you know my BTC on lock. Oh, I don't know. I don't want an XRP. I don't want XRP. I'm gonna, because then I just have to sell it, and it's just a pain, you know? Just have to go through the process of selling it, and, you know, I don't want to do that. But I appreciate the YouTube tip. Oh, I'm always talking about the crap coins, Tom. I mean, don't listen to me as like, if I make a list of crap coins, not just invest in coins that I say. Do your own research. But I mean, I talk about the coins I dislike all the time. Centralized coins, Tron, Binance, XRP. Even though XRP people say they're not, they are centralized. Do not listen to their BS. They are as centralized as it comes. If they weren't not centralized, the Fed would not have let them keep going. I'll tell you that. The Fed has access to their whole ledger. It's disgusting. But yeah. Take a look into Quant. No, Quant. They're not open sourcing anything, which I find to be gross. Absolutely gross. And they don't plan on it, I don't think. TA for your Jan 24. Oh, I appreciate that. Pierpo Florentina. NIM or XM, proof of importance sounds sick. Not a big fan of either of those guys. I mean, it's like the same thing 2017, you guys. What happened after 2017? We had all these new freaking proof of importance, DBFT, blah, 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 baloney. None of them attracted people to build on them. None of them. I mean, do you see a DeFi app on NIM? No, you don't. It's on Ethereum. It's going to Ethereum, guys. And then you have these single blockchains trying to compete with it. It's like, it's not gonna work out well, in my opinion. I love you too, Hunter Z. What do I think of Neo lending and borrowing? It's one of the more centralized options, I think, but I have never used it, so I can't tell you too much information on it. What are my thoughts on Elrond's network and the integration of BUSD on their platform? That's alright. Interesting. It's going to be hard for me to understand BUSD on Elrond because Paxos is behind BUSD and they're regulated. And one of the things about a stablecoin is it has to be on a publicly verifiable immutable ledger. Or it's not going to happen. They're not going to allow it. So the Elrond stuff, I don't think it's... I haven't seen any minted. They said they're going to do it, but I haven't seen any minted because I think Paxos could get into some trouble. Until Elrond's verified okay as a fully verified public immutable ledger. I love Digibyte. The recent pump is awesome. It went down compared to some other coins like Chainlink and stuff, but still hold my Digibyte. Do I have an opinion on RCN? Yes, I do. Actually getting into that into a bit. So iExec had some downward pressure, but they had some good news here recently. They were just selected to the Microsoft for Startups program. So I was like, okay, let me look into this. Is this something we should be excited about? I read the iExec Medium post and sounded good. Sounded pretty damn great, actually. Didn't go into too much what they were doing, but then I went into what actually is the program, and it is pretty big. Not anyone just gets to join it. You have to apply, and you have to get chosen, and it's based on, if you can provide something to Microsoft. You get a customized go-to-market plan tailored to your business, all this good stuff. So, great news for iExec RLC. Whew, it's hot. I'm gonna take off my sweater. At this point, I think it's smart to just wait for the post-halving dump to load up on coins you want to buy. Well, we'll see. I mean, the post-halving dump might not be that big. It might be, only down to this level we're at right now. If it gets up to my prediction of 8,000, post-halving dump will probably just be down to here. I mean, if the stock market keeps pumping, Bitcoin's going to follow it. But now, some of the other coins I'm liking besides, the ones who I've found involved with the EA and stuff. Khyber Network, of course, it's one of the most profitable DeFi coins out there, protocols right now, besides DYDX. That is number one. So Khyber Network, of course, is in mine. Rocket Pool. So this is a small cap coin if you're looking for it. This is the decentralized staking for Ethereum. So if you only have one Ethereum and you want to stake, you'll be able to join a pool. And Rocket Pool has been surging over the past 30 days. But again, this is low cap, low volume. But another one is Ren. And Ren is because of Bitcoin on Ethereum in the most decentralized manner Ren is claiming. TBTC comes out here pretty soon too, which is great news for, PiDAO, which I'm also looking at. There's no coin necessarily with PiDAO, but it spreads your risk of Bitcoin across multiple protocols. I am BTC from TokenWan recently had a big, shit go down. If you're all invested in one of those, all your Bitcoin went to, poof. PiDAO, if that happened, it spread it across multiple protocols. If there was 10 TBTC, only 10% of your BTC would go away instead of 100%. Travela app is live, 15% locked, bookings.com. I do like Travela, AVA. It's one of the better cryptocurrencies, but they went the way of Binance to try to get pumps, and I did not like that. Thought it was very bad. They should have just went to Ethereum smartly, but yeah. Learning process for some. I mean, Matt is a very young CEO, so learning process for him, definitely. I just saw that SDBoo regarding Liquid Network. We talked about it. Crypto buyer looks kind of interesting. I appreciate the tip. Cheers, whatever you drink in there. I'm actually drinking a sparkling ice caffeine. They're freaking delicious. Instead of an energy drink. Oh, and I think that's about it I have for the stream. So yeah, the coins I'm looking at. Oh, PiDAO does have a coin. It's called DOE. Yes. Sweet. I forget how it works though. Yeah, it's just a governance token. That's what I thought. But, I mean, PiDAO governance could be freaking pretty significant, like MakerDAO governance in the future, because of USD++. But PiDAO is built on another Ethereum protocol. It's the DAO is built on top of Aragon. So it's cool to see, you got Ethereum here, you got Aragon built on top of Ethereum, you got PiDAO built on top of Aragon, and then you have, PiDAO's diversified token sets, BTC++, on top of that. So you're kind of seeing the tech stacks being built before your eyes. S&T or Civic? Oh, I don't like Civic, Vinny. I think so. S&T, personally. Mr. T. Yo, bro, I like that. Just throwing the $2 tip. Oh, RCN, yes, I forgot about that tip. I'm sorry. Ripio credit. Or Civic? Oh, where's that coming out? I don't like Civic. Okay. Oops. Oh, Ripio. Whoa, that had a nice gnarly dump. Someone cashed out. Hard for me to say, guys. Are they building on their own blockchain, though? I haven't looked too deep into Ripio. Partner? Oh, okay. Oh, EA. Civic, oh, gross. Interesting. I'm going to definitely look further. They're number 106. Wow, trading on Nash for Bitcoin? I wonder what the volume is. Let's check it out. Oh, no, no. Only the exchange, not the token. Internet's going slow as dirty boy, huh? Come on. Let's go. That's not good. 1 Bitcoin about volume, 6,000 bucks. Ooh. Sorry, guys. I just don't see Nash doing well, guys. I'm sorry. I don't see it competing. But it's possible. And it just doesn't make sense to me. These guys have, I mean, they raised ICO funds up into the multi-millions. They can't hire a market maker. Yikes. Guys, where's the market makers? I mean, even a DEX needs a market maker. I'm not holding my DEX anymore. I really enjoy you listening and watching over in the UK, Raymond Arnold. Appreciate the tip. Indica, sativa, or hybrid? Sativa in the morning, indica at night. Hybrid, midday, you know? Oh, yes, Thomas Conservative. I think I'm going to be right about XRP too. Unfortunately, the XRP does have some connections with R3. That's the closest thing they have to getting launched with what they think they're going to get launched with. But if you dig deep, even R3 is thinking about other stuff. So, Cedric Payne, appreciate the tip. Jesus, guys. I mean, this is going to be like, I don't even know. BlockFi or Celsius Network? Probably Celsius. I'm not a big fan of BlockFi. A lot of shitheads behind that. Oh, crypto and culture in the house. Tyler, when Ethereum 2.0 goes, how do you think this will affect DeFi? Can coins get locked due to glitches? My thoughts. Well, I mean, the thing is, Ethereum 2.0, the chain is going to run in parallel to the proof of work chain. So, your application is going to be able to, you know, decide if it wants to run on, you know, the proof of stake chain or the proof of work chain. And it's going to be a slow migration over for everything. Smart contracts, DApps, and everything. So, personally, I don't see that happening because they've created the failsafe of having them run in parallel. And if you guys haven't, check out Crypto and Culture. He's a great moderator for the chat. Let's push them over 1,000 subs right now. Let's do it. If you don't sub, then unsub from me. That would be 1.8 thousand people maybe. Do it. Let's do it. Oh, trolls coming in here. Trolling the chat, you crazy moshos. Make sure I didn't skip anyone. How about Quant Network? They seem connected. I'm not a fan of Quant. Going against everything crypto is about. Not open sourcing their code. People asked about it, and I don't think they plan on it. But I'm not involved with it. I don't want to talk about Quant. I appreciate the tip, but I don't. It's not what I want to talk about. I like DeFi, decentralized protocols, open source code. You know my deal. Alright guys, well, I have been on for almost an hour. I'm feeling like getting my weekend started. I'm sure some of you guys are ready. What are you guys doing? I'm gonna actually get some dabs. And then I'm going to dab them. And then I'm gonna, watch some movies or something. Take it easy. Or actually, I think I might have a phone conversation with someone after this. BlockNet is one of the only true DEXs out there right now, Mr. Tech House. It is the most decentralized DEX out there. Long Valley T, you're the man. Thoughts on TNT? It's dynamite. Gonna win the fight. TNT. Is it Tyrion? It had a crazy run. I haven't looked into it, man. There's so many coins. I mean, if I tried to look in and do research into every coin, I'd be dead. But it's having a downtrend, as we can see. 24-hour downtrend. Let's look at the 60-day chart. It's in an uptrend, though, from 60 days. It's looking decent. I can't comment on, anything about it because I haven't looked into it. I'm sorry. Ricky Bobby, if you're not first, you're last, baby. And he is number one. Ricky is one. No problem, guys. I wish I could answer all the questions regarding your coins, you guys. I just can't. Again, Monday, I have an amazing video for you guys regarding the digital dollar, more research, and it comes right back to what I've been focusing on, Ethereum. Yeah. Brian Brooks, the Coinbase lawyer, he knows. And, in it, I get into the court case that's going down. I'm sure none of you have heard of it. I didn't even know about it before the research. And then I mean, it's huge. It's actually huge. So tune into that video. Follow me on all my social links right here up in the corner. Give Crypto and Culture a follow. And I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.